Recipes from the past. 6 large cucumbers peeled, 4 large onions, 2 tablespoons coarse salt. Paste. 2 cups of sugar, 5 tablespoons of flour, 1 tablespoon of dry mustard, turmeric for color, 2 cups of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of mustard seed, 1 teaspoon of celery seed. Cube cucumbers, chop onions, and add salt. Cover the dish and place a heavy object on top of the dish to make a brine. Let sit overnight. Drain, then place a large pan on the stove. Add vinegar, reserving a 1/4 cup to make paste. Heat through till liquid boils on the edges. Make paste with remaining ingredients and add to cucumbers. Simmer for a half an hour, uncovered, until the cucumbers are light and the paste thickens. Bottle. So I got these cucumbers from my mother-in-law and some from my sister because we didn't grow any cucumbers in the garden this year. Okay, we're on the home stretch. I have 1 cucumber left, cut up. I actually left this one whole because I think it's going to be a good eating cucumber. So I cut all the rest of them up. It's about 8 cucumbers, medium size. Some were a little bit larger, I guess. Doesn't really matter too much. Oh, there, Murphy got one. Too much on how much you have. Just a good ratio, cucumber to onion. So that's it for that. Got cucumbers in there. That. And then yesterday I cut up about 5 cups of onions. That's going in there. And then you just have to have a couple of tablespoons of coarse salt. It all gets kind of washed out anyway, so. Let this sit on the counter overnight. I usually put it in the fridge, but it can go on the counter. I've made so many mustard pickles in my life. I could do this recipe blindfolded, but the first step that you have to do is you have to put the onions and the cut up cucumbers into a bowl and let them sit with weight on them for the night. That gets all the moisture out of them. And then step 2 will happen tomorrow night, or maybe even the next night if I have time. I've had this sit in the fridge for up to 3 days and it's totally fine. This simple recipe has been in my family for so long. I don't know the history of it, where my mother got it. I can only imagine that it came from her mother. I love these mustard pickles. We use them on our meals, on our Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner. Everybody in our family has them in their cupboard at all times. But the history of the recipe remains. Okay, now here's the spot where it's simmered for half an hour. But you see how it still kind of looks thin? It will thicken up a little bit, but that's still pretty thin. So if I was water bathing them, I would probably let this simmer for at least another 20 minutes. But because we're using the base for our mustard pickle hot sauce, I don't mind that it's a little bit runny because we're just going to adding water into it anyways. Instead of adding water, you might as well add delicious mustard pickle juice.
We use the juice.
Today I'm mixing the mustard pickle sauce with a hot sauce that we made last year from peppers from our garden to make a whole new recipe for our family to enjoy. Okay, so you see this is a bit darker now. I poured about 3/4 of a cup of our homemade hot sauce from last year into this. And we're gonna warm it up a bit and then we're gonna use the immersion blender to blend it up. Got on my head.
Careful.
Is it spicy? I would love for you guys to give it a try and let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it too sweet? Add your own kind of hot sauce if you'd like. So from my house to your house, enjoy. And as always, we are grateful for you. There we go, just like that. 3 bottles of mustard pickle hot sauce. Doesn't it look beautiful? Oh, so beautiful. It's so hot.